Yo, what's up? It's your man Rico the Opinionist. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Uh, whew. Man, I tell you, got a break in the cool today. Y'all see I got on my t-shirt and a long john thing up under. So, and also it's Saturday and laundry day. So when my clothes are drying, I thought I'd take a minute to do this live real quick. I hope y'all can hear me. If not, you'll let me know. Okay, I'm gonna make this quick. Y'all know, if you're from Memphis, y'all know this video is for you and for us and for the children of Memphis, Tennessee. And shout out to the children of Memphis, Tennessee who are expressing their right to free speech and their right to protest. I love when I see young people get activated. A lot of these old Negroes, they got their 401k, they got their Social Security, they got their retirement, so everything is all good for them. And that's me, part of Gen X. Then, but above us, the baby boomers. So they don't really care for too much, I guess, rah-rah about making change. Matter of fact, they get aggravated when young people stand up. So shout out to all the young people who are doing the school walkouts. You know, and letting the people know, letting these comfortable Negroes know that y'all are not going for being messed over as relates to how they terminated Dr. Fagans, who, in my opinion, was the right person to be in that position. And I just want to say this, you know, y'all gonna notice a lot of things that's gonna be happening, more so than all the executive orders after this recent election. A lot of exposing is gonna be going on. You know, Cat Williams said a lot of exposing will be going on all year of 2024 as it relates to like the celebrities and all the foolishness and lying they be doing. But in 2025, you know, right after this election, it's gonna be some more exposing going on. That is to the people in our community who are really using us, who've been really playing us. They look just like us, but they may as well be white or whatever. Because these same black folks has been holding these political seats and all this and these appointments for decades, and as it relates to the needle of progress has not moved one iota in 60 years. And so they love to talk about Dr. King, these same comfortable Negroes, you know, and so I'm looking forward to 2025 and I'm looking forward to the next 4 years because those in our community are going to be exposed. That's why a lot of them are panicking because of this election. Yeah, I said it. And I am tickled. I said, look at all these weirdos predicting doom and gloom and y'all better get together. Y'all better do this. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. That's another live I may do after this one. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And go to my YouTube channel, Rico the Opinionist. But I want to say this really quickly. That school board, what it did was it just went back to business as usual. Because if you know, before then they had a school board member that was allegedly, reportedly, I think I snapped, shout out to Kwame Brown, who was trading positions for sex. And they got rid of him. They had the search, and before him, they had a search, and before him, they had a search. Isn't it interesting, in all three of those searches, the name Roderick Richmond, Dr. Roderick Richmond never came up. But then I saw after the meeting, after he got through going off on somebody, when he said, don't come for me, don't come for me. Dr. Richmond, do you watch a lot of black female reality shows like Real Housewives of Atlanta or Real Housewives of Potomac? Do you watch the bitches of Beverly Hills? Because they were, don't come for me. I've never heard straight masculine men talk like that. However, he is in a fraternity. But nothing against all brothers who are in fraternities. There were some masculine man-sounding brothers who were in fraternities. I'm not going to do that to all of them, but that did sound kind of silly. Don't come for me. I mean, he went off. But also he said, as he was walking out the door when they were interviewing him out the door, he said, I've been in this system for 31 years, and we're going to bring folks together. Stop right there. You mean you've been in the system 31 years in probably top mid to top positions, and all those three extensive searches for a superintendent, you were never mentioned, never made an interim or anything? Okay. Y'all know Stevie Wonder can see the bullshit. However, shout out to Dr. Fagans for getting her attorney immediately and go ahead. We're finna see what's going on. And so if you find out that she's wrong, okay. But find out it is my opinion is that they hired him because, hey, he was part of the go along, get along gang. Shout out to Kwame Brown. I'm quoting some folks here today. Go along, get along gang. And a lot of our systems that's supposed to be helping black folks, but they got black folks so busy looking at white Republicans and all of that, we need to be looking at these black Democrats and these appointed Democrats. Because look at these black neighborhoods, all elected and appointed Democrats who are leaders in these communities. It ain't me. Go look at all the backgrounds of the school board. Go look at the county commission and look at the city council. Black folks. And they just happen to be Greek affiliated, most of them. So, I want to say this. I'm going to go back to my prediction back in April of 2024 when they first hired Dr. Fagan. I said, you know what? She's not going to be there long. And I go to the petty of the petties because I know black folks. I've been black a long time. Before I left, I grew up in Memphis, so I know my hometown mindset. And I still come home back and forth because I got family and friends still there. So I didn't move to Dallas and stay away. I still came back. And guess what? In the black section of Dallas, it's the same kind of foolishness with the preachers and the politicians running roughshod over the people. And they're so Democrat that they become dense and delusional. So, but I knew when I saw a picture of that lady, when I heard her speak, I said, no, them ugly, angry toads, them monsters, those brick-faced, unattractive heifers are not going to let this petite, beautiful woman. She's slender. She's human size. I think she look like she's about a size 6. I think she's about a size 4 or 6, and she's a petite lady. She's very neat. That's her. It looks like her real hair. Her skin is smooth, and she has what they say, what we like to see in sisters, a particular unassuming but is right there flavor. So shout out to Dr. Fagans. Y'all know her status? Is she single or what's going on? So, but anyway, I knew then. I said, no, them overweight, ugly face, hard face, brick face ass broads are not gonna let this attractive, human size. Almost, if some folks would say she's like a black Barbie doll. All them ugly broads was not gonna let that attractive woman be on that school board. And I'd be damned. It didn't take long. Now, so it came up with a lot of stuff that they say is official, but I'll just continue to wait and observe and see what comes on after the pending lawsuit. You know, it is what it is. If I were to talk to Dr. Fagans, I would say, yeah, sue the pants off of him, but also get your money and go somewhere. As they say, go where you celebrated, Dr. Fagans. Go where you celebrated, because Memphis, they're just not waking up. They're trying to wake up more. Did y'all know there was a chance that Memphis almost woke up? Do y'all remember the bridge situation in Memphis where the hood came out and shut down that bridge? It wasn't the niggas with the good jobs. It wasn't the uppity elite blacks. It was the folks who were actually suffering. And guess what happened to that? The niggas with the good jobs, the fraternity, the gay ones, all of them came out and spoke against the people who are actually expressing the hurt and the pain and the despair of living in the ghettos in Memphis who stopped that bridge. They all got together to stop that movement. Y'all say when God speaks, well, God spoke that day on the bridge, but you know what? Satan sent his minions. You know about Satan's minions? They're more articulate than our folks who are actually hurting. Did y'all hear me? The people who are misguiding and misleading the people, they tend to be a little more articulate. They practice oration. They practice it. So that's why when you hear these old bought-off bootleg, compromised Negroes, they're very articulate. They're very well-dressed. They come at you like, yeah, we're going to do this for black folks. And next thing you know, you vote for them or you appoint them to somewhere and you don't hear from them from 4 to 6 to 8 or the rest of your life. Because that's how it is. Brother Elijah Muhammad said it about 80 years ago. We've tried everything. We tried to get into the house of, thank you, John. John said, pulpit pimps. And don't leave them Negro preachers out in Memphis. They've all run roughshod, along with the Democratic politicians. And so they, Elijah Muhammad said years ago, he said, we've tried everything as relates to try to be welcome into that house, that integrated house. We've crawled in, we've prayed in, we've kneeled in, we've slept in. We've tried everything except for black unity. Isn't it interesting? Now that they're being exposed, those who've been the deceivers of the black race, the gatekeepers, now they want to say, we all coming together. We all gonna bring us together. You are a liar. Don't y'all believe that? Now they're coming together to make sure they maintain or regain control over your minds. Do y'all hear what I just said in Memphis? In all the black urban areas that's led by these compromised black folks. And I'm proud to say, shout out to the young people. If I was there, I would show them information on how to expose the deceivers and the liars of the black race. They've been around for about at least 75 years. I know since the signing of the Civil Rights Act, because that's something they put together so they can benefit. But that is not the live I'm supposed to be talking about right now. Hope glory. That's going to be on another live. Y'all come to my YouTube channel. We're going to talk about these folks. We're going to expose. See, Cat Williams exposed all the lying celebrities, but this election is going to motivate the rest of us to expose the black Democrat and the other black folks who've used black pain and so-called black history to only enrich themselves. There are no Malcolms out here today. There's no Dr. Kings the last 2 years. You ever notice those same black folks who try to celebrate Dr. King in Memphis? They never talk about the last 2 years of his life when he woke up after having a meeting with Brother Elijah Muhammad and actually talking to Malcolm, and he started talking about reparation and black people doing for self. Those same preachers, those same black Greeks, they all turned against Dr. King, hence his assassination. But that's not what this live is about. This live is about telling y'all why, in my opinion, now, there ain't nothing legal about it. I'm not saying for sure. I'm just expressing my opinion. You know, this page is called Ricotheopinionist. I'm just sharing my opinion because I've lived a little. My birthday next week, I'll be 56. Can you believe it? I'm trying to hold it together, y'all. I'm trying to moisturize. But man, sometimes you can't stop this gray hair though. And I'm not gonna color it either. Yeah, that's another lie. These men putting color in their hair. But anyway, y'all. John Burroughs said you had free black people in slavery that didn't want to have newly emancipated Negroes to integrate in society. Hold on, John. Come on, John. Uncle Ruckus don't trust. He said that Uncle Ruckus song, don't trust them new niggas over there. Design, happy birthday, bro. I'll be 55 next month. Right on, Design. Happy pre-birthday, man. And it better be in the beginning or the very middle of February, or I'll discount it because all about Aquarius is Design. So if you're going into Pisces, love you too, man. Hey, maybe I'll see you at homecoming or something. We'll be ever in Dallas. Make sure you hit me up. We'll have cocktails and lunch. But anyway, y'all, I just want to share this really quick. I think my clothes might be getting to the February 12th Design. You're an Aquarius, brother? My God. That's why you're so cool. So anyway, Memphis, I just told y'all why they fired the lady. First of all, they fired her because she's pretty. They fired her because she's human size. She wear about a size 6 or a 4. You know, that's unheard of in a lot of black women in America. Here, a single-digit dress size is like a cuss word. It's like a cross to a vampire to these chicks in this country. Here, even their daughters wear 16s, and she ain't number 12 years old. Oh my God, that's another live, Rico. Don't talk about that right now. So I just, I'm trying to stay on target. I'm sorry, trying to stay on the subject, on the topic. A lot of stuff comes to my mind because I have an Aquarius mind. It goes all over the place. But anyway, Dr. Fagans, do your thing. And I want us as a community, not only in Memphis, but across the country, those of us who are free-thinking blacks, who don't have a problem with the words of Dr. John Henry Clark, who are not afraid to hear the words of Dr. Claude Anderson or Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, Dr. Joy Leary, Brother Neely Fuller, Brother Malcolm, who are not afraid to listen to those words and bring them back and then utilize them today. You will know who that fox is in our hen house. And while they're always telling us to look at the wolf, who's the so-called racist, white supremacist Republican, and that may as well be true. And it is true a lot of times. But my issue is, how come these black Democrats don't never identify the white supremacy in the Democratic Party? That is supposed to be the party of black people for 60 years, and we still in the ghetto. You know why? Because that's not their assignment. Their assignment is to, and I'm going to keep saying this word so y'all to pick it up. It's called benign neglect. Ask any one of your elected officials that's black or white and Democrat, ask them about reparations and see how you be given a runaround. But ask about Jewish reparations, ask about Ukraine money, and they'll talk to you all day long about that specific topic. Because see, I never got away from the scholarship of our African scholars from the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s, and the 60s, and the 70s. I still believe what Dr. John Henry Clark said, because he told the truth. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing never lied on these dudes. She said in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s that these black men would be wearing dresses. A lot of these boys would be so effeminate, they'll be confused. They don't know if they're men and women. That sister said it in the 70s and 80s and 90s. Y'all still act like this shit is a surprise. Wonder why these black athletes are dressing like children and dressing like girls. And acting like girls. Come on, somebody. But anyway, again, I told y'all why they fired her. Now, they didn't come up with some administrative reasons. But anyway, I got a second. If anybody want to talk. Now, this wind might block your voice. But if anybody want to talk, what's up, Ivan? If anybody want to talk, I can bring you on here. Press, it's a little button there. If you're from Memphis, you want to say, hey, Rico, you tripping. Rico, you lying. I got a second. But if not, I'll go ahead and go check my clothes. I'll see y'all in a minute. I'm going to do another live. I'll see y'all in a minute. And my Cash App is on here, y'all. Don't play with your boy. $Rico Rivers MSW. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.